Sometime before 1983, when a guy named Henry Emily and William Afton opened a restaurant called Fredbear's Family Diner, a pizza restaurant with two animatronics called Fredbear and Springbunny. William Afton hides in the Springbunny suit and Henry hid in the Fredbear suit. The business was making a lot of money, so they opened another franchise called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where he creates for new animatronics called Freddy the Bear, Bonnie the Bunny, Chica the Chicken, and Foxy the Pirate Fox. The night guard who is in the night shift gets phone calls every shift from the phone guy. The phone guy was a nameless man who was also at the shift. And one day the phone guy was about to get jumped by Chica and Freddy, but Golden Freddy took his soul before they could. William Afton was a psychopath, so Henry had to create an animatronic called the Puppet that would protect his daughter, Charlie, from danger. One day at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Charlie gets locked out of the pizzeria by bullies as the puppet can't save her because it's in a box with music. As William spots Charlie in the parkway, he kills her and drags her to the alley. The puppet gets out of the box and goes outside to see her dead. Charlie's spirit possesses the puppet, and Henry lost his only kid. William has a wife and 3 kids. The wife being Ms. Afton, the younger brother being Evan, the older brother being Mike, and the daughter being Elizabeth. Evan is terrified of animatronics, and Mike sees this as a good prank opportunity. On Evan's birthday party at Fredbear's Family Diner, Mike and his friends get him scared and get him close to the animatronics. His friend states that he wants to give Fredbear a big kiss, and the spring locks on the Fredbear suit fail on his mouth, causing Fredbear to bite down in Evan's head, causing him to die and making this he bite of 83. William's kid's death made him even more chaotic, gathering 5 kids and luring them to a private room dressed up as Springbunny. He kills all 5 kids and stuffed the kids' bodies inside animatronic suits. The puppet witnessed everything and wants to help the dead souls of the children. William only had 4 suits and didn't know where to put the 5th kid, but had the idea to put the kid in the secret Golden Freddy suit. William got fired from his own company and the restaurant shut down. In 1982, William made another franchise, and throughout the old animatronics now being withered. Bonnie lost his face, Freddy and Foxy looking deformed, and Chica having only 5 rows of teeth. The new animatronics are the toy animatronics being Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle aka Toy Foxy. At night the withered animatronics were still possessed and awoken as the toys did the same. All the kids would get really close to Mangle, which could have been dangerous. One day at night, Jeremy Fitzgerald was on the lookout and got close to Mangle, and Mangle bit down in his forehead, taking out the frontal lobe of his brain. The franchise shut down for good. Evan Afton was in a deep, pitch-empty place with a Fredbear plushie. He had nightmares about the unescapable nightmares. He had to check for the little Freddys in his bed so Nightmare Freddy wouldn't torture him. He always had Nightmare Chica and Nightmare Bonnie. The closet had Nightmare Cupcake, Nightmare Mangle, and Nightmare Foxy. Nightmare Own was the nightmare puppet Charlie Emily, who wasn't there to protect Evan from nightmares. Evan was stuck until he saw Nightmare Fredbear, the one who bit his head, and he met Nightmare, a translucent hallucination who tortured him the worst. Evan was stuck in unescapable nightmares until he survived 8 nightmares, then he would be free. William decided to make another franchise called Afton Robots, specifically designed to murder children, but as he suffered the kids in the suit, he discovered a way to become immortal called Remnant. Remnant is when a child's soul bonds to something. It's how children possess the animatronics. William uses the information called Circus Baby, who lured kids with games and ice cream and crushed their bodies in the stomach. The daughter, Elizabeth Afton, is at the private party of the animatronics. Annie got too close to Circus Baby, getting her body crushed to death. Circus Baby's pizza was shut down due to the incident and a gas leak. William kept the animatronics known as Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Circus Baby, and Ballora. William sent his only son Mike to get Elizabeth's soul out of Circus Baby. He was the night guard during a night shift watching the animatronics and did well in the first 4 nights. But around the 4th, all 4 animatronics scoop out parts of their bodies in a place called the scooping room. Their parts together make a new animatronic called Ennard. On the last night of the shift, Mike finds himself in the scooping room with Circus Baby and gets his organs scooped out and dies as Ennard is watching. The remnant keeps his soul alive as Ennard enters the room. To escape the complex, Ennard puts on Mike's skin as he's a walking corpse, saying hello to his neighborhood. A few days passes and Mike's corpse rots and becomes purple like his father, and Ennard escapes his body into the sewers. Mike's body is reanimated and back to life and on his way to find his father. As he's doing that, William goes back to the abandoned shut-down pizzeria and dismantles the old animatronics, letting the souls free as the souls try to confront William. William finds the Springbunny suit he used to kill children with. He tries to scare the souls away, so he enters the suit laughing, thinking he's safe. Soon the spring locks were to loose and crushed his body with blood squirting everywhere. His corpse stayed there for a while, until some people made this a horror attraction. They thought the bloody suit was a good addition to the attraction. Mike found the horror as he wanted revenge. For the kids and sister William killed, he burned down the attraction, damaging the spring-like suit. Now, William is Springtrap. Circus Baby was part of Ennard and pieced herself back together, becoming Scrap Baby. And Ennard put on a damaged Freddy mask and became Molten Freddy. Henry decided to open a new franchise, which is an improved version of Freddy's Pizzeria with the roaming animatronic Scrap Baby and Molten Freddy and Mike Afton. Henry created an animatronic with the puppet called Lefty. Mike and Henry collect every single animatronic into one facility, burning down the whole place, freeing their souls. He felt Mike wanted to die here, and Henry commits arson on all of the animatronics and killing Mike and William Afton as he was scrap pieces, known as Scrap Trap. Soon all animatronics were left in a torture place where the vengeful Spirit City. The spirit inside Golden Freddy had tortured William for his crimes and punished him for what he has done and left him to suffer forever. Before William died, he uploaded himself with binary code onto a digital version of the franchise. He abused his power with killing other kids, known as Glitchtrap. William meets a host called Vanessa and had her create a suit with fur called Vanny. As William took control of Vanny, a new franchise is made featuring Glamrock animatronics known as Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Chica, Montgomery Gator, and Roxanne Wolf. Monty jumped Glamrock Bonnie and killed him. Glamrock Freddy malfunctions on stage as he was being controlled by William, and appeared back in his room meeting a kid named Gregory who crawled in his stomach hatch. Freddy and Gregory worked together to destroy the other animatronics for trying to kill Gregory, snapping Monty in half, crashing Roxanne, crushing Chica in a garbage compactor. They steal parts of animatronics to make Freddy stronger. They explore underneath the complex to find a replica restaurant, meeting the Blob. The Blob has the souls of many other animatronics. They explored and saw William Afton in the suit called Burn Trap. Freddy and Gregory burned down the complex. As William Afton was about to catch them, the Blob, aka souls of the animatronics, took over, grabbed him by his neck, and took him to the complex left to burn down. The pizzeria was shut down and Gregory, Vanessa, and Glamrock Freddy lay on a hillside watching the sun.